children of the one Yahweh. Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given his laws to us. Everything belongs to him.
You got a question? What you know about the Bible, man? You Muslim. Oh, we. So what? Hey, so.
So you Muslim, brother? What? Like Sunni, Shia, what? Sunni. Okay. So do you believe in the Hadith? The Hadith. You subscribe to the Hadith? Okay. So according to the Hadith, what does Muhammad look like? You can't explain what he looks like? Okay, I'm going to show you according to the Hadith. Let me show you Muhammad. What's your nationality too, by the way? Palestinian. Okay. So, let me show you something in the Hadith. Watch this. First, give me Wisdom of Solomon 13 and 10. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 10. Watch this. Wisdom of Solomon 13 and 10. Read that one again.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 10. But miserable are they, and in the dead things in their hope, who call them gods, which are the works of men's hands.
So what do you know about the cobblestone? Cobblestone. You don't know what the cobblestone is? Cobblestone, right? You go to Mecca, you circle it 7 times, kiss it, right? Where does that come from? That's what they used to do when? No. Cobblestone comes from before Muhammad's time. You know, there's 365 idols in Arabia that they had. And every day they would worship a different one. But the cobblestone was the biggest one. Yes. Bilal? No. I do know your religion. And I know that your religion says that Abraham and Ishmael built the cobblestone. That's what it says. But anyway, the history of the people of in Mecca, in that region, they had 365 idols. Their story was, Muhammad's story when he destroyed 364 of the idols, is he said that the cobblestone ate the 364 other idols. And that's why the cobblestone is the only one that remains. Now, hold what you got. I got something. Let me read you from the Hadith. You believe in the Hadith, right? This is from the Hadith. It says, Aisha, Allah be pleased with her, reported, Allah's apostle, may peace be upon him, married me when I was 6 years old. Are you okay with pedophilia? So why is your prophet a pedophile who married a 6-year-old girl?
I'm not a religious. I don't understand.
You don't understand?
I don't believe that's true.
But it's from the Hadith. You don't believe it's from the Hadith. So I'm making this up right now.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, let's read another one from the Hadith. Muhammad, this is from, here's the source too. In case I'm making this up, you can look it up for yourself. This is narrated Anas bin Malik, Volume 9, Book 91, number 368. That's the source, so I'm not making this up. It says, I came and behold, Allah's apostle was staying on a masharob, an attic room, and a black slave of Allah's apostle was at the top of the stairs.
Come on, man.
What do you mean, come on, man?
Never heard the story of Bilal.
No, I haven't heard the story of Bilal. Okay, so did Allah, by the Hadith's own testimony, had a black slave? Or am I making that one up too? You want to see the source?
No, I just want to say something.
Okay, what you got to say?
I disagree with organized religion. It brings hate upon people, 100%. I'm going to practice my religion. I'm going to respect y'all practicing yours, alright?
Alright, so you're a Muslim, but you're against organized religion. Is not Islam the second biggest organized religion on earth?
Right. It doesn't mean that I don't support it.
But you're a Muslim that doesn't support Islam?
I didn't say that. I said I'm against organized religion.
Okay, so is Islam an organized religion? Okay, so Islam is an organized religion.
Other religions that are organized, but it doesn't have to be organized. It's not in the Quran for it to be organized.
But is it organized?
It is organized.
Okay, so it's an organized religion.
But I can practice it
However you want.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can just take Islam and just however you want. Just, okay, I don't believe this part. Let me just believe these
That's
passages.
not what I'm saying. I'm saying I can practice my faith by myself, with my family. I don't have to go to the Quran. I don't have to do all that. That is what you bring me upon others.
How do you practice your faith in Islam? What are some of the things you're supposed to do? Pray 5 times. What about jihad? No, that's in the Quran though. Jihad is, oh, it's not? Jihad is not in the Quran? Oh, really? Okay, let's see. Let's see if jihad is in the Quran or not. Let's just go to our trusty Quran. let's just see what that says. Jihad in the Quran. So I'm gonna quote the Quran now because I don't know what I'm talking about. You know more about your religion than I do. Okay, this is let's see. Okay, jihad. It says. Okay, let me pick the best. Hold on, watch out for the sign. No. Watch out. I'm seeing the other side. Yeah, come on. Okay. So let's get jihad in the Quran.
What's your nationality, brother?
Palestinian.
What's your nationality? You from Palestine? Oh, Palestine.
Okay. So do you have like Christian friends? I know you're Muslim. Do you have like Christian friends and friends of all people? Christian, right? So this is from set 72, count 43 to 45. Surah 4, verse 89. I'll start at verse 42. Fight then in Allah's way. Rouse the believers to ardor. Maybe Allah will restrain the fighting of those who disbelieve. Take not from among them the people you fight, the disbelievers, the infidels, friends. So wait a minute. The Quran says you're not supposed to have friends of other religions, but you have friends of other religions.
The Quran says it's supposed to be useful.
Let me read it again. Take not from among them friends.
That are violent towards Muslims.
Where does it say that at?
That's how you interpret it.
Oh, that's how you interpret it. Oh, okay.
Now, who dictated that interpretation? Who's your imam? So you go to a mosque in Lawrenceville, right? But you're against organized religion. It's going to the mosque, ain't that an organization? Okay, but so where did you get this interpretation that you just read from? I want to understand when you say. So you can just dictate your own interpretation about how you heard it.
Because I can say whatever the heck I want. I'm just never go to any religion. That's why I'm against it.
Okay, so what you're saying is you read the Quran for yourself. You take from it what you want to take from it. Okay, so Palestine, right? So I got a question, right? Your parents is from Palestine, right? They like you first generation. Okay, so all right, cool. Okay, so the conflict is going over that Gaza Strip, etc., right? What the Jewish man is doing over there to y'all. How do you feel about that?
I just want to kill and stop. I don't feel about
Stop killing the innocent Palestinians, correct? Well, who's killing more though? Israelis killing a whole lot more, right?
billions of dollars in technology.
Exactly. Y'all, the Palestinians got a rock. You know, I found out that the Israeli will put you in prison for 25 years for throwing a rock. That's insanity, right? But here's my question, right? So the land, right? We're talking about the land, right? So, you know who Gabal Abdul Nasir is? Gabal Abdul Nasir was the president of what you would call the United Arab Republic of Egypt and Syria. That was going back to like the 1960s, right? So he was, they were uniting a lot of different Arab countries during that time. And they were going against the Jewish Israelis, right? The state of Israel that got established in 1948. So what he said was that there cannot be peace. And you know why he said there cannot be peace? He said because the Jews left black and came back white. Right? Have you ever heard something like that before? Because the Israeli that's killing your people, right? Do he look like you? He's a white guy, right? So what in the hell is he doing in that place, a white man? White man is not from that place. See, when I look at you got brown skin, right? You have an afro textured hair. That's what people in that area have, right? Who the hell is this white guy? Where did he come from, right? You see what I'm saying? So we know because Ishmael, right? Y'all come from Ishmael, right? You believe that. You're a descendant of Ishmael, Abraham's son, right? That's where the Arabs come from, right? Now, Ishmael had a brother named Isaac, right? Out of Isaac come who? Jacob, right? That's where you get the Israelites from, or the Israelis, the actual Israelis, not the white ones. So if Isaac and Ishmael is brothers, how do we look so? I mean, how does Jacob and Ishmael look so different? That's crazy, right? It don't even make no damn sense. You see what I'm saying? But it's because them people that's over there have stolen the identity of the actual Jews, and that's something that your people know, right? Because even the Bible talk about when the real Jews come back, y'all is not gonna make a fuss about it. So that's how you know that them is not the real Jews that's over there right now. The people that's killing your people are what the Bible identified as the synagogue of Satan.
That's right.
That's what it say.
That's right.
Right? It say they are Jews and are not. Them is not the real Jews. That's why they doing what they doing to y'all right now. You guys have more right to that land than they do, right? And when it's our time to come, because we the real Jews, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, when it's our time to come back to our land, all right, y'all ain't gonna put a fight up, because you don't understand who's coming back. But go ahead.
I found what I was looking for. So I know you interpret the way you interpret it. So I'm going to just ask your interpretation. I'm going to read some in the Quran. It's directly from the Quran. And I'm on the online thing for the Quran. I just want you to interpret it. Okay. Surah 9 verse 5. When the sacred months have passed, slay the idolaters wherever you find them, and take them captive, and besiege them. What does that mean? Surah 9 and 5. Surah 9 verse 5. You can read it for yourselves. When the sacred months have passed, slay the idolaters wherever you find them, and take them captive. How do you interpret that?
I can't.
You can't? You don't know? So do you agree with slaying idolaters and putting them in slavery?
What are idolaters?
Idolaters are people, according to the narrative of the Quran, idolaters are those who worship anything except Allah, non-Muslims. So do you agree with killing non-Muslims and putting the rest of them in slavery? But that's what the Quran says. So do you not believe in what that means, or do you believe that that's my interpretation is wrong, or do you believe in not believing in the Quran anymore?
I believe in the Quran. Can I ask you a question?
Okay, what's your question?
You know what Islam means?
Islam means submission, to submit. Islam means peace? Okay.
Islam in Arabic.
You know, Islam does mean Muslim means to submit. Islam means peace, you're right. Okay.
Islam is peace.
Okay.
The whole fundamental idea of the Quran is to bring peace to other people. That's what I've learned. It's made me a better person all around. It's made me a happy person. And before, you know those jihadis, ISIS and all that, those are people who organize religions. That's what I mean by organized religion. They go around spreading crazy ideas, trying to kill people in the name of God, which really it's not. And they bring very bad looks to, my religion.
Did Muhammad kill people in the name of God?
Yes, he did.
So that's the prophet of your religion, though.
Self-defense.
How was it self-defense? So when he killed Jews, was it self-defense?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, let's read a source. Okay. Babylon Timbuktu. Here's a source. Okay. Wow. Let's read. Start from there. That's fine. Read right there. Watch this.
This is from Babylon from Babylon to Timbuktu, page 49. It says the second stage of the Islamic Revolution. The fanatical stage of most revolutions is a bestial, ruthless, bloody, chaotic affair. The throats of men are cut from ear to ear. There is an absence of rationalization, and extreme fanaticism sets in.
So there's a bunch of people getting murdered, killed, all kind of pillaging and destruction. Let's keep going.
Yeah. So it was with Muhammad.
So what?
So it was with Muhammad.
So this historical document right here, right, from a PhD scholar said Muhammad was going around basically slitting people's throats. How do you know? Because he's a scholar. That's how you know. He's a PhD scholar.
I don't know what happened to other people.
So how do you know? So how do you know anything about history?
That's religion.
You just believe?
I believe.
No, we're talking about history though, not religion. History.
I don't care what happened to history. What matters is what I'm doing right now with myself.
Okay, but if your prophet is a crazed psychopath who goes and murders all kinds of people, shouldn't you not believe in that religion?
That's how you interpreted it. That's not
Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Muhammad attacked tribe after tribe.
Oh, with self-defense.
Muhammad attacked tribe after tribe.
So he's going around and attacking all kinds of people. Go ahead.
And caravan after caravan that were going to the city of Mecca. These acts enraged the Meccans, and they equipped a large army to destroy Muhammad.
Why was Muhammad destroying the people who were inhabited of Mecca at the time? Because they were worshiping idols, and he wanted to bring all the Arabians under one banner of Islam. What's your question?
Y'all know what the month of Ramadan is, right?
Yes, you stole it. Get verse 48, page 48 again.
What is it? What is it simple?
When you go fast.
What is
Atonement for sins or something like that.
No.
Here we go, right here.
Muhammad tried to construct his religion as closely as he could after the Jewish religion. He favored the Jews by accepting many of their laws and traditions. When the Jews refused to be converted,
So Muhammad would try to convert the Jews to Islam, but we refused because he just basically tried to take our book and wash it down a little bit.
Quran mean?
Yeah,
To
good.
recite. The Quran means to recite.
Was Muhammad literate? He wasn't, according to the Quran's own testimony. He couldn't read or write. No, he didn't. Gabriel had to come. Jibril had to come reveal the Quran to him. No, he was illiterate. Muhammad was illiterate. Go ahead.
Illiterate until you learn how to read the Quran.
Hold on. How could he? Who gave him the Quran? Jibril, right?
Where did he give him the Quran? The cave, man.
So we got a pedophile, murderous, illiterate prophet, caveman.
All right, man, look, listen. This is my religion. Give me a little bit of respect.
No, I'm not going to respect Islam. Give me Deuteronomy 7th chapter. Will not.
I'm sorry if I did anything disrespectful. I hope y'all have a good day.
All right. All right. He's going into slavery, man.
Shalom, what's going on? It's your brother, Chief Priest Alazar Lawyer, aka the Guerrilla Hebrew, and I'm just letting y'all know I just dropped my official clothing line, Urban Guerrilla. Go to urbangorilla.com right now to check us out, man, and pick something up. There's URBNGRLA.com. We got all kind of items for men, women, children, even infants, as well as fragrance oil, smell goods. You can also check out Hebrew Israelite Clothing Co., another Sicarii business, on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can hit up deaconsicari.com to get your plug on the scarves, the music, and the children's Bibles. Thanks for your time. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.